I had a prophetic vision a couple weeks ago, and I don't usually come on and share when I have these visions because they don't happen to me often. It's not my scheduled routine. I do a lot of other things, although I channel daily. And it's been playing in my head all evening, so I feel like it's time to come on and share it. So the vision was, and it happened to me midday, and I even told my husband about it. I thought that was like a really weird vision, but I was showing a television in the middle of the living room, and it was an old school kind of like box television. Like, I don't even think it was like colored. I think it was black and white. And I walked up to the TV and it turned on, and I was seeing people basically elevating into the sky. And as I'm watching this, I'm being told two things. Half of them are going to think people were taken up to heaven, and they were not, because there was something wrong with them. And it's going to create a spiral of shame and guilt. The other half is going to think that the aliens are here sucking them up, and it's instantly going to spiral the fear and the irrational fight or flight reactions that often come with that sort of intense fear. But both will be wrong. And as I'm watching this vision and hearing this, I'm like, oh, they're going to show it on TV. It's going to be depicted on TV, and people are going to see this and take it as reality, when in all actuality it's theatrical and it's basically being recorded and televised. And people are going to witness it and take it again through their own lens and divide and be again in those lower levels of fear. But when I described it to my husband, I said, I'm not surprised. I will not be surprised if it's televised, this holographic depiction of people being, elevated into the sky, and people are going to lose it. My husband's like, that's crazy. And I'm like, that is crazy, but also not shocking. Anyway, so I let that marinate, and I didn't share it, even though I felt I maybe should, because I was like, that's kind of crazy. But anyways, September 21st through September 24th are going to be big. They're going to be big. That's the only thing I can say, is they're going to be big. If you know me and you've been following me for a while, you know I do not support spiritual fear-mongering or any type of fear-mongering manipulation. I don't like it, whether you want to say you're coming from the spirit side or not. And I'm not sharing this to instill fear by any means. I'm sharing this because between the 21st and the 24th, I do believe there is going to be a lot of heightened disillusion, whether it's quite literally something we're being visually fed or we're hearing audibly. And it is more important than ever. I keep hearing that song, how are you going to win if you ain't right within? How are you going to win if you ain't right within? You're not going to be good with God. You're not going to be good with your creator, whomever it is you believe in, if you are not good within first. And that means on every level. That's not going to church and paying whatever dues you have every week and paying enough or praying enough or reading the Bible enough. That is you being at peace in your mind, body, and heart in sovereignty, and nothing less than that. That is absolutely pivotal at these times moving forward. But the 21st through the 24th, and now I'm also feeling really called to share this because I'm seeing a lot of other people have predictions, speculations, theories, and then amongst the other things that I'm also hearing are like physically going to be taking place between the 21st and the 24th. So all I'm going to say is this. It's late. I'm tired. I didn't even want to say this. I didn't want to come on here and share this, but it was like running through my mind as I was putting the boys to bed, and I was like, okay, I get the point. I got to come on here and say it. The 21st through the 24th. I heard keep your eyes blind, but it's not in the sense of like be blinded, like where your energy goes, where your focus goes, energy follows. So what you choose to take on as other people's projections and realities between that window will quite literally become your reality in the most simple context. If you are hearing, if you are seeing those projections, whether they're like verbal projections or they're like holographic projections in the sky, that is going to become your reality. And if you don't know how to handle that, I recommend the 21st through the 24th, you just simply don't even open TikTok. You get right within. You do what you need to do, your holy work, your sovereignty work, your healing work, whatever it is you need to be doing. I recommend you focus on it moving forward, starting tomorrow, literally. But the 21st through the 24th, do what you got to do, because it is quite literally a pivotal turning point in your trajectory.